Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 18 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to add in our gate right here, and also we added some house number, and at least we finalized everything at the backyard. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in a grass on this part, and also what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create the sidewalk right here. So I just wanted to double check. So now I'm gonna CS on this. Let's go to lower ground, CS, and we're just going to add another floor on this side. So that's the grass part as well onto this side. So now I'm going to create the sidewalk. So here, let's go to lower ground, and we're going to model it. So model in place, generic model, and then here extrusion. This one is around, should be another concrete material. Pull it up like that, and then let's add this one first. This should be around 2000. Let's add same thing right here. I'm planning to just push this one all the way to the grass part, and then at the same time copy this and move this one all the way onto this edge. So now we put this at 2000. I'm gonna put it actually at 1800. The reason for that is we're going to add in a case for this. 1800. Okay, so click finish first. We could edit this first, edit this boundary, pull it at the end, finish, edit this one, and click finish. I want to see that this one is, so this one, I want to change this thickness to around 100 only. I think that's more than enough. And then let's edit the extrusion. Use fillet arc. And make it 1500. And then fillet arc on this one as well. And then make sure this is 1500. So I'm happy with that. Want to make sure that this is all the way to the end. And then here we're going to click on sweep, and I want to pick the path, which is this path first. After that, click finish, edit profile, and just add this one like this. We put 1800, so around maybe 200, but that's too much. So let's put just 100. And I want to put arc so that it's smooth. So maybe around 30. And we're going to do that all around. I'm gonna change this to another concrete material that we haven't used yet. And then click finish. And the way that looks really good. Click on sweep again, pick path, and just do the same thing. After that, edit profile again, add that profile, same profile that we did, 100. This is 100 right here, 100 on the side, and then 30 on the angle. And then click finish. And then lastly, just add a sweep, pick path. It's just a straight, so we just need to create this very fast. And then create that angle there, 30. Click finish and finish again. And because of that, as you can see, it looks really good. I like the way that this one looks, and at least we have something right there that we could showcase, and then we could change this up as well. And we could add in cars right here, multiple cars. I think we could extend this one with 3 cars now. And I'm happy with the way everything looks. I think we did everything nicely now. Other thing that we could do now is to do some of the views. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to lower ground, go right here, click on camera, select this camera right here. I want to change this angle. We already did this view, but because we change it a bit, so I want to change this as well. And then having grass right here and those kind of stuff, this will look nice, something like this. We want to showcase that this is open, this is just a carport, but we have other things like this one right here. I want it slanted. We could do hidden, add in some shadows. Right click on here or click here, graphic display, background, gradient, and by just simply adding that, this will look nice. If we do change it to realistic, this will look like it. but because we're just adding different kinds of materials there, it's not gonna give the proper look. So for now, let's just leave it like that. What I'm gonna do next is we're going to render this. So you need to go to view, click on render, and the reason that I want to render this is so that we could set up our sheets afterwards. So I'm just doing some rendering. I put it in draft, so different settings. It will take longer if you do, but the draft is something that is fast, and you can assess how good your rendering is, how good your setup is by just checking on this. You can also adjust the settings. So this is a bit dark. I want it to be the exposure to be brighter, the highlights to be a little bit bright as well, shadows, and you can see the effect right instantly. And you can always reset if you want to change it. But I think I just want to change the exposure brightness. I think that's more than enough for me. Press OK, and then because we have a rendering, um, if we save it here, we will have a rendering now setting right here, and that's what we're gonna use for our cover photo or cover sheet. So now let's create our sheets. So let's go right here, click on new sheets. You can save this if you want. Let's load different title blocks. So under here we have different title blocks right here. You can choose different sizes depending on what you want. You can select that and then click on open. What I have right here is A0 metric already, so I'm just gonna use that. If you click OK, as you can see, it will create this sheet number A101. So it's up to you if you how do you want it to be um, named or numbered. So here, ACD, project name, house first for now, and then this will be my cover sheet. And after that, you just need to keep on creating. So click OK, and as you can see, Revit will recognize your naming, and then it will create different sheets, but with a different name. Here, you just need to double click right here, and then you can put in first floor, and then you can also double click and go to the sheet by itself, and you can select it right here to be second floor, and then here after that the elevations. And then we have two elevations, so I'm just gonna copy this and then add it on the A105. So for the cover sheet, we have a rendering. So double click on that, go to rendering, drag and drop. I don't want my title to be shown, so I'm gonna select this and no title. And then you can double click and you can expand it. There's a big difference between a rendering and then just a 3D view. And one of the difference on that is that for a 3D view, you cannot create something like this. You cannot expand the image. Okay, so we have that image right here already. After this, what we could do is we could create our um, sheet list or drawing list. So what we could do is go to schedule, right click on it, and then new sheet list. Go down right here, sheet number and sheet name. Press OK, and then it will create it. All you need to do is go back to cover sheet and then drag and drop your sheet list. Here I don't want the gap, so I'm gonna select this, or I'm gonna go here right here, edit. I want to change the appearance. I am gonna uncheck this so that it won't have any blank row. Also, I want to change this to a drawing list, and then I want to change the appearance. So for the title text, I want it to be 6, so title, and then I want it to be 4 on the sheet number, and then I just want to be in 3.5 or 2.5 for the body. Okay, and then if you go and check, you can expand this if you want. So whatever you want, you can expand. So now at least everything is right here. Any changes you do on any sheet, if you delete them or if you add another one, it will be automatically added right here. So you don't need to do anything. So now, next will be our first floor. So we need to go to our level 1. Here we have elevation tags and those kind of stuff. If we go right here, and if we try and drag it, you can see that this is very small. What we could do is we could scale it up. So I'm just going to undo this, go back to level 1, and we could change the scale. So 1 is to 50. If we check it, it will look like this. But as you can see, it's over the sheet, and some of them we don't actually need. We only need this part. So I'm gonna delete that again, go back to level 1. This is already 1 is to 50. So if we change that, as you can see, so many things has changed. Even the text that we have earlier changed. It became smaller. So it basically fixed itself. So now, next thing we're gonna do is to go right here, check all of this, and then because you check out all of that, this is the annotation crop. This will be the crop region visible and the crop view. So if you just showcase or show this part, it will definitely just show on that part only. And then you just need to uncheck the one in the middle so that it doesn't bother you. But it's something that you can just leave, and it's not actually going to print. So if you go to here, level 1, we could just add something like that. And this imaginary lines right here won't be shown. But now our name here is first floor, our name here is level 1. What we can do so that this will be same but it doesn't change the naming convention right here is you need to click right here, and we have level 1 right here, but we want it to be first floor. So title on the sheet, first floor, select right here and then click apply, and it will apply itself right there as well. After that, because we know everything that we need to do right here, so change to 1:50, check all of this, click apply, fix right there, and we just need to go to second floor, click right here, add it in the middle, select this one, and change this to second floor. Click here and then click apply. So now everything is similar. And then we need to add elevations. So go to elevation. You will try this east first. It's very small. So what we need to do is go to east first, change the scale, make sure everything is clean, everything is showing. Right here, everything's good, but we need to crop it only on the area that we need to. It doesn't need to be big. Here, we could just clean it up, add it there, fix this, and then fix this one as well. So before that, let's put it down so that everything is shown, nothing is overlapping, and add it like that as well. So it's up to you if you want to turn on shade to change so that you could showcase the depth. And then the north, we could change this one as well. Click everything right here. And then fix this one first, and then second right here. There we go. And then let's fix this. We need to keep on fixing everything first, so that once we're in the sheet, we just need to drag and drop. Turn this off, change this, and then press escape, select the view here, go to properties, change right here, and then this one is good. We already fixed this out because we'd work on that most of the time. Check all of this, select that, change scale, pull this one back, and then click right here. So I'm happy with that. We just need to change this and pull this one back. So now just go to elevation, sheet, go to east, drag and drop, and go to north, drag and drop. Go back to the next one, south, and then west. So the only thing we need to do is just save it and click print. Here you can set it up whatever you want, even the setting of the paper. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this view, combine them. If you just leave it right here, it will just basically separate each and every sheet of the PDF. So what you need to do is just select that, uncheck this view, check all. You can save this and name it as full set. Press OK, and then press OK. Now it will create its full set, and once it's done, I can show it to you. Here we could just save it to the desktop and then save it again. So now I'm just going to double click on it and then show what we have created. So that looks good. So we're going to stop here for now, continue on the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.